when most people want to quit drinking alcohol, one thing they're scared of is the withdrawal symptoms, as in they have seen people who have started sweating, they have lost appetite, they can't function normally because this substance is not in them. So some of them are already scared of that. But it all comes down to you as an individual. What do you want? You need to first accept, yes, okay, I have a problem. If someone has not accepted that they have an alcohol problem, like they are an alcoholic and they really want the help, it's one thing them accepting that they are an alcoholic, and it's another them saying, now enough is enough, I want help. If someone has not reached that point, it is going to be very hard for you to help them. You as a person, you have to make sure you put in the work, you put in the effort. You need to weigh the pros and cons. What disadvantages has alcohol caused you? How much money are you spending monthly on alcohol? Some things you have to deal with them physically, but also spiritually, because anything that is an addiction, it is spiritual. If you feel like the physical part of like withdrawing, you cutting down alcohol slowly on your own is difficult for you, you need to pray about it. Take it to the Lord in prayer. I personally was an alcoholic and a drug addict, but I didn't go through rehab and I didn't really struggle with withdrawal symptoms. This is what happened. In my case, it's somebody gave me a prophecy. They're like, after you give birth, you will not be able to drink again. I thought this person was imposing like rules upon me. So that time I had gotten pregnant, and I knew and understood the repercussions of someone drinking and using drugs while they are pregnant. And I really, really treasured my child. I didn't want anything to affect my baby. So because of that, I had to get off the drugs and the alcohol. I stopped going to bars because I would not fit in, because what are you going to go in a bar to do and you're not drinking? You're heavily pregnant, you feel you cannot fit in. So my priorities changed. I saw that my priority is now the unborn baby in my womb. So I had to protect that. So in that process of my pregnancy, I had gotten born again and I started praying. But I wasn't praying specifically for the addiction or anything. I just was praying normal stuff. So after giving birth, I found that I didn't have the urge to drink again. I didn't have the urge to drink alcohol again. I didn't feel like I want to be in bars. I felt like that's no longer something I like. But along the way, I got triggered. Someone pissed me off, and out of anger, I went and bought cigarettes. I got alcohol. I drank again, meaning the seed was still in me. But when that incident happened, I got so angry. I'm like, all the times I've been sober, these months, I think it was like 7 months, 8 months down the road. No, more than, because if you add the pregnancy months, and after giving birth. So I was pissed. I don't remember the exact months, but there was some number of months. I was like, I was sober for all these months, and then I drank again. So out of holy anger, I'm going to call it that, I prayed, I canceled the spirit of addiction. I prayed, I just prayed how out of